and welcome. It is me, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seavey. And happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to our class that we like to call The Mechanics of Songwriting. It's when we take a look at Billboard charts and we listen to the songs that are, I pick a song that I really like and I'll listen to it over and over and break it down. And first I'll listen to the overall song, and then I'll break it down into components like vocals, and then I'll try to focus on just the music and, try to focus on just the production and all that. Well, tonight I have a different one for you. It's a little different. It's not a new song. It's not on Billboard right now, but it was before. And this is kind of a personal one for me because the artist that I'm presenting tonight, or the band it's a band. The band I'm presenting tonight. I didn't know the whole band, but I know the lead singer of this band. As a matter of fact, I knew the lead singer so well. He lived with me when I lived in North Carolina. The lead singer of this group lived with me for, I think, about a year. I think he lived with me and Bud for about a year. And Bud Moore, my bass player at the time, was really good friends with Kelly Holland. They knew each other for years. And that's his name, Kelly Holland. And the band I'm going to show you tonight is, the band is called Cry of Love. Now, these guys never really made it's really hard to say this because, okay, they got signed. They had a record deal, a really good record deal on Columbia. They went on tour with Aerosmith. They toured, they did the whole, I forget, I don't even remember what year it was, maybe 94. They did a whole world tour with Aerosmith. They were opening for Aerosmith. And the guitar player of this band, his name is Audley Freed. He ended up playing with the Black Crowes when the guitar player from the Black Crowes quit. The brother, there's two brothers, the Chris Robinson and his other brother, the guitar player. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but Audley Freed filled in and played guitar in the Black Crowes. For those of you, you probably know who the Black Crowes are. I hope you do. If not, look them up. They're a great band. Very killer band. They're on tour right now, as a matter of fact, the Black Crowes. I don't know who they're playing with, but anyway, that's besides the point. Kelly Holland. Okay, I got a really funny story about this guy. So Kelly comes to our house where me and Bud lived. We had a loft downtown in Asheville, North Carolina. It was a rehearsal place. We had a big giant room for rehearsal. It was right in the middle of downtown, so nobody complained about the volume of the noise because nobody lived downtown. We did, but not a lot of people did. So we could play till 3 o'clock in the morning and nobody gave a darn what we were doing. So it was great. And then once you went through the door, we had an apartment. There was 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a living room, a dining room, the whole thing. And anyway, great times were spent there, and created a lot of music in that place. It was great. I wrote a lot of songs. I was in a band at the time. Me and my band, we were called Alive and Well. We wrote a lot of songs. We played all over Asheville, North Carolina. But anyway, Kelly Holland was good friends with Bud, my bass player, who was also my roommate. So by default, Kelly became my roommate because he moved in with us for a while. And what a lovely guy, and super creative, and just a monster singer. When I tell you this guy can sing his butt off, I am not even exaggerating. And so we had just lost our drummer. He moved away, he moved to Florida, bought a house, and got a great job offer. So he moved, and we were happy for him, but we were disappointed that he left. But anyway, Bud says to me, my buddy Kelly, this is before Kelly moved in, he goes, oh, my buddy Kelly's a great drummer. I said, really? He goes, well, yeah, he was a drummer before he was ever a singer. Maybe he'll play drums for us, right? So I said, oh, great, sure, And then he goes, oh, let me play you their new album, like their album, The Cry of Love. The album is called Brother. So I listened to this band, Oddly Freed on guitar, who's a monster guitar player. Kelly Holland, who's an incredible singer. The whole band was fantastic. 4-piece band, and they're just phenomenal players. Every one of them. The bass player, he was in a band called the Bottle Rockets. Great, great musicians. The drummer is spot on. But, Bud told me over and over how great of a drummer Kelly is. So I never heard him sing yet, right? I didn't meet him yet, right? So Bud puts on the CD of Brother from the band Cry of Love. And this guy's voice was so good that I turned around to him. I said, Bud, there's no way, because I was the singer of the band and the guitar player. I said to him, Bud, there is no way I'm going to let that guy back there on the drums with that voice and I'm up front singing. There's no way I could do that with a clear conscience. That guy is phenomenal. He's a phenomenal singer. And Bud was like, it's so funny because Bud was just so used to him being a drummer for a lot of years that I don't know why, but Kelly suffered from some really bad throat issues when he was on the road with Aerosmith. In fact, he had to go to specialists while he was on the road, and the songs are really high, but he's got an incredible voice, but he really projects. And I'll play you the song in a minute and you'll get the picture of what I'm talking about. But imagine singing this song every single night on the road for over almost a year on the road. In every kind of weather condition, snow, sleet, hail, super sweaty, hot, humid summers, and then back to freezing cold temperatures. The human voice can only take so much, and the, climate will affect your voice. Lack of sleep will affect your voice. All those things will affect your voice. And Kelly's no exception. He, as phenomenal of a singer he is also human. And unfortunately, I have to also add this. Kelly Holland passed away. He passed away. He died. It's a shame because, he had a lot of demons. And he had a lot of addictions, and he was addicted to drugs. I'm not sure even what drugs he was addicted to, but it's just sad because he had a daughter who I met. She was so adorable. He was an avid mountain biker. He loved his bike. He would go to the Blue Ridge Parkway and ride his bike. He had a mountain bike, and he was, very healthy in those ways, but yet the drugs ended up doing him in, and he died basically kind of broken, alone in a shack of an apartment in a horrible neighborhood, and tragic. It's very tragic. But anyway, I wanted to celebrate Kelly Holland because he was my friend and he was such an amazing singer. Oh my God. So without further ado, I'm just going to let you hear their song. The song is called Gotta Love Me. This is Kelly Holland, the lead singer, and the band Cry of Love. So without further ado, here is Gotta Love Me from Cry of Love. Enjoy.
The same. Girl, you think I'm crazy, but I know, honey, baby, I
That guy is a rock star. I mean, that dude's voice is ridiculous. And like the whole album is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And the other one too, there's another album called Peace Pipe that is just insane good. And Oddly Freed, the guitar player, insane player, killer. They wrote great songs. They didn't have a lot. They were basically playing live in the studio. There's no overdubs. Like when Oddly Freed goes into that guitar solo, there's no rhythm guitar under it. It's just the bass and the drums kicking it, you know? What a phenomenon. I mean, Kelly, oh my God, I miss you, brother. I really miss you, man. You were phenomenal. I'm just glad I met you. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that performance. This is somebody I knew and I was really friendly with and really cared about. Anyway, guys, that is all the time that we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe CB. I love you guys. Be safe, be good, and have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Peace.